The first presenter is Miss Airi Tada. The presentation title is From Silence to Voice. Please start.
Any volunteers for this first question? I knew the answer. I really did. But my hands stayed down. My heart started beating. What if I say something wrong? What if everybody laughs at me? So I said nothing. I just stared at the notebook, pretended that I didn't know. And once again, the class stayed silent. This is what's happening in class. No hands raised, not a single word spoken. Have you ever experienced these situations like this, where you said nothing because you weren't confident enough? If you have, you're not alone. In Japan today, many teenagers struggle with low self-esteem and fear of failure. A survey by the Japanese Cabinet Office has shown that the average number of teens who feel satisfied with themselves is ranked the lowest among the major developed countries. Moreover, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development has shown that Japanese people tend to think of mistakes as something to avoid. This is becoming a serious issue, one that affects not just individuals, but society as a whole. I, who is now standing in front of such a large audience, used to be a confident student. Being here giving a GEM talk must have been the wildest dream for me just a few years ago. But a 5-week summer program in the US has transformed me. And now I have a belief. School is a place to make mistakes. My first day at an American school was an exhausting one. I couldn't understand what people were talking about, and I felt completely left out. The next day, I dragged myself to class, reluctant to face another day of feeling lost. But during history class, I discovered something extraordinary about my classmates. Many students confidently expressed their own opinions, and they sounded sure of themselves. All of a sudden, my teacher asked me to speak. My heart raced. I did my best and tried to convey everything I knew about the topic. Martin Luther King Jr. There was a short silence. I thought I was put into an embarrassing situation. Then my teacher said, "Thank you for answering. You're pretty much right." To my surprise, neither my teacher nor my classmates denied what I said. They simply accepted my effort, courage, and the attitude in communication. I felt a special kind of joy in being acknowledged by people from a completely different backgrounds. This experience opened my eyes to the true meaning of studying at school. Making mistakes. A school must be a place where students feel comfortable expressing their thoughts with no fear of failure. Now, how can students feel safe and free to speak up while creatively sharing ideas? This question led me to this brand new idea, the what if zone. Imagine that this is a classroom. I'm the teacher, you're the student. The what if zone time. Respect all voice, embrace all views. Say whatever on your mind, no need to hesitate. So here comes the first question. What if the food in the fridge had a late night meeting? What would the topic be? Here's another one, my favorite. What if your voice had a color? How would we together paint the room? Will your voice be bold like red, calm like blue, or a bright yellow full of energy and light? There's no right or wrong. How loud it is doesn't matter, because in the what if zone, your voice, your presence isn't just heard. It's seen, it's felt, transforming the space into a piece of art. And even the quietest voice can fill the room with its color. The what if zone is not about memorizing facts. It's about thinking freely and being creative and expressing opinions at school. We can create more places like this, and we must. Because when we do, we can start to build the confidence of our youth. We can build a society where young people are not afraid of failure, but inspired to try. Because in the end, confidence isn't always built through success. It's built on a pile of brilliant failures. Silence is like a wall. Swing your voice like an axe. At first, the wall won't crack, but strike it again and then again. And through the broken pieces, you find a gleam lightening up to your new path. And I have a dream that one day all the students will stand tall in every classroom, satisfied with who they are, never afraid to raise their voice, never ever ashamed to share their thoughts. And I have a dream that one day everyone in all the classroom will raise their voice, not because they are always right, but because they know deep down that their voice matters. School isn't just a place to get things right. It's a place to make mistakes. Thank you.